Hey guys, what is up? RedPandaMining here. How you guys all doing? I hope you're all doing really well and having a really great day. Today, I am excited just to show you guys the hash rates of a GTX 1060, 6GB. I know this is a card that has been out for a long time now, and I know that hash rates for this card has probably, it hasn't changed much in the past couple years, but there has been some better hash rate numbers as of now. So I'm just going to show you guys that, and yeah, we're going to go through the profitability, and I'll show you what to mine and some other profitability calculators as well. So let's begin with, as you guys can see, right now on my screen I have my hash rate, GPU hash rate video playlist. So if you guys are curious about other hash rates for other cards, I have this playlist here: RTX 2060, Radeon 7, 5700. I'm trying to get a huge list of other GPUs. So if I'm missing one here, you guys can feel free to message me, and I can remote in and we can get some hash rate numbers if you guys want. Just let me know on Discord or email me. So let's begin right away. I'm going to show you guys some hash rates here. I am mining on Nervos right now, CKB for short. And I just want to quickly mention that the afterburner settings that I'm using is 50 power limit. And you guys may be wondering, Red Panda, why? And I'm going to mention right now that this GTX 1060 is very special. It's a higher clocked 1060. So this is like, it's on par in terms of gaming performance to a 1070 for some 1070s. You guys can see the boost core clock and memory clock and all that stuff is a little bit higher. And the power requirements for this card is a lot higher as well. So you guys are going to notice some hash rate numbers here. It is higher. So, and this card has GDDR5 Samsung memory, which is somewhat hard to come by back in the day for some 1060s, or just GPUs in general. For those that wanted Samsung memory for mining, it's obviously the best. But you guys can see here, mining Nervos right now. I guess this was a coin that was pretty popular, I guess a couple weeks ago they just came out, and there's a lot of hype, but the profitability on it is not that high anymore, because I believe FPGAs are on the network now. But you guys can see here, I'm getting about almost 400 mega hash at about 92 watts, okay? You guys can see I have a power meter here, and thanks to SpaceGoats78 for sending that to me. Look at that thing, it looks pretty cool. You guys can see the whole wattage of the whole rig right now, just the motherboard, CPU, RAM, and the 1060 6GB. We're at 126 watts, and in the software we're showing about 92, okay? So roughly the rig without the GPU is running at about 35 to 40 watts, okay? So the power consumption here is pretty true to what it's showing in the software. Okay, so that is Eagle Song, okay? Eagle Song is the algorithm, sorry. Did I mention CKB? I guess that's the short-term code for Nervos, okay? So this is Eagle Song. Now I wanted to show you guys. You guys may be looking at the nice hash that I have here. Nice hash open. So I've decided, my past hash rate videos, I always showed, just doing the miners manually. But now I decided, you know what? I can just use nice hash, and I can just do the benchmark here. And you guys can see more core clock settings, and it'll work the same way. I don't have to like double click on the coin and enter in all the numbers and all that stuff. I can just do it all here. So this I got from, I guess, from other YouTubers as well, such as Life of a Miner. I'll link him down below. He gave me the idea of benchmarking the just GPUs in general like this. So let me know what you guys think about that. I know nice hash, it's not really something that a lot of people like. I agree, I totally agree, but they do have a nice platform. So let's just take a look here, guys. Zcash or Zhash on Gminer, on this 1060 specifically, at these core clock settings, we're able to get 36.9 souls per second. All right. Cuckoo cycle, which I believe is swap or A eternity, it would be 3.7 graphs per second, which is pretty good. For Grin 29, we're at 4 graphs per second. So definitely that's a really good number. Beam V2, we're at 22 souls. Let's see. I'm gonna skip CC Miner. Kryptonite R, we're showing about 411 hashes per second. Not that great. Wouldn't mind Kryptonite R on this GPU. Let's see. Lol Miner, no. Z Enemy. Okay, Z Enemy. 16R V2. So Raven Coin, we're getting about 10 mega hashes per second. Let's see. Beam V2 Mini Z, we're at 25 souls per second, so we're getting a bit higher hash rate on Beam V2 compared to G Miner. Alright, so Mini Z is doing better on that. Z hash as well, 38 souls versus the 36 on G Miner, so that's a good comparison there. NB Miner for Kaku Cycle, A Eternity, and Grin 29, let's see, 3.3 and 3.5. So it looks like G Miner is actually faster for Kaku Cycle and Grin. Okay, so the opposite of Mini Z. It looks like Mini Z is faster on Z hash and Beam V2. So that's interesting to note. Dagger Hashimoto. Okay, so for Aetherium or Aetherium Classic, this 1060 6GB can do 26 mega hashes on strap 4, as you guys can see here. I'm using this is using Claymore Miner. Okay, so strap 4 is the best for my Samsung card here. Your guys' results may vary depending on your GTX 1060. Okay, so if you had Hynix memory, or what's the other one? Hynix Alpida. No, there's no Alpida on NVIDIA cards. Micron is the other popular one. Memory on the GTX 1060. So you may get a lower hash rate number on Micron. I would say 24 to 25 mega hash, and then with Hynix you're probably gonna get 19 to maybe 22 with the straps with the Hynix memory on a 1060. Okay, and then going down the list here, let's see, T-Rex Miner X16RV2, which T-Rex I know a lot of people use for Raven Coin. We're getting 11.2 mega hashes per second, so that's a lot better than Z Enemy at 10.3 mega hash per second. And Phoenix Miner, we're showing 25 mega hashes per second for mining Aetherium. So it looks like Claymore is a little bit higher, but who knows if that's true or not in terms of the maybe hash rate skimming or something in the Claymore. Who knows? We don't know. Okay, so those are the hash rates, guys. I wanted to show you guys that real quick. Now let's do the profitability. Okay, so as I mentioned, you know, I was using G Miner. I think all the hash rate numbers. Actually, I forgot to show you guys one more coin. Let me show you guys one more thing here. ProgPow is something that a lot of you guys wanted to know, so let me just start that up, and I'll let that go for a little bit, so you guys can see the wattage was 35 watts, and ProgPow does use a little bit more power consumption, so I'm gonna let that go for a bit. I'll come back to it. So G Miner is good for like Aeon and A Eternity and Grin. And then T-Rex I would use for Raven Coin. Okay, so this is the latest miner, T-Rex 0.14.6. Now, let's go to what to mine here. So, I'm going to quickly... Actually, no, I'm going to show you guys the Nervos calculator, Nervos profitability, okay? So on MinerStat here, they have the profitability calculator, and what to mine does not, okay? So, you know, good on MinerStat, they're showing this stuff and already have it implemented. So I've already entered in the mega hash and the power consumption for my 1060 here. And here I'm going to change the screen. And you guys can see at 10 cents kilowatt hour, we are not profitable on mining on a 1060 on Nervos. We're minus 22 cents a day. So depending if you have cheaper electrical costs than this, you probably could profit on a GTX 1060. And give or take, depending on what 1060 brand you have, you guys may have lower power consumption. I can say right now I have a Zotac Mini 1060 which does about 70 watts, okay, but does a little bit less mega hash because it's a Micron memory. So, you know, it really depends. You guys have to really, you know, get the numbers of your specific cards, then you can see the profitability. Now, let's just see the profitability on a 1060 in general, okay? So I did enter in the hash rates already in the set custom field here, and we can see that swap, okay, which is Kakaru 29 or nice hash for the Kakaru 29 Grin 29 is profitable on the 1060. All right. Now next one looking like Snow Gem is profitable. Neoscript on mining rig rentals, interesting. Equihash 192, which I believe is, oh, I forgot what that one is. Zero, I believe. Zero coin. It's at 8 cents profitability at 10 cents kilowatt hour. Aeon is also profitable, 6 cents. So you guys can see here, you know, there's no really Ethereum or Ethash is not that popular, not that profitable anymore on the 1060. But of course that could change in time. But you guys can see now a lot of the powerful NVIDIA coins like Swap, Grin, Neoscript, Equihash coins, Aeon. These are good on the 1060 right now. Okay, so if you have, you know, decent amount of electrical costs, you know, 10 cents kilowatt hour or lower, you could still be pretty profitable. All right, so that's it, my friends. Oh, I was going to show you guys the ProgPow. So it looks like we are getting about almost 8 mega hash per second on ProgPow, which is, I mean, I think it's going to be, assuming this comes to fruition on Ethereum, I believe it's going to be on par with a RX 580. But you guys can see my, let's see, the power consumption is about 133 watts at the wall for the whole rig. Okay, so we're using about, I would say, 95 watts for mining ProgPow in a 1060, compared to a RX 580, which I believe does 180 or 200 watts, almost the same amount of mega hash, or maybe 1 mega hash more, but utilizing almost double the power consumption. So the NVIDIA cards are in terms of a 1060, is more efficient for ProgPow here. Okay. Alright, my friends, well, I think that's it. That's all I wanted to cover, and let me just quickly do what to mine here. General profitability for 1060, yeah, like I showed you guys on MinerStat, it's almost the same. Grin, Swap, oh, looks like Nice Hash is on here. 2 cents kilowatt hour at 10 cents kilowatt hour. 4 cents profitability. Okay, so we're getting some different numbers here. Obviously, that's because I didn't enter in the hash rate of what I was getting. Actually, no, it's pretty close. 3.8, 90. I was getting 4 actually, but looks like What to Mine and MinerStat has some different profitability numbers. Okay, my friends. Well, anyway, I would like to know what you guys think. That's the profitability, and that's the hash rates that I'm getting currently on a Gigabyte Extreme 1060 6GB card. This card's probably, you know, it's phased out, definitely, and a lot of people have been moving towards, you know, GTX 1660s or just more efficient GPUs, as, you know, the next cycle is coming, I believe, and a lot of people are selling their old cards, which I have already sold a lot of my 1060s already to upgrade to new cards, which I haven't really done yet, but I'll keep you guys updated. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one, and peace out.